Since trading James Harden, the Rockets have been stuck at the bottom of the West. While it's been a tough 4 years for Rockets fans, the Rockets have benefited from trading Harden and committing to a rebuild. In the past 4 drafts combined, they've had 9 first-round picks, with half being in the top 4, 3 being in the teens, and 2 being in the 20s. Being bad for multiple years to get more swings high in the draft, have a great young core, is what rebuilding teams want, but at some point, you can't keep swinging high in the draft. Alperen Sengun and Jalen Green, the Rockets' 2 most notable young players, both have shown high flashes, especially Sengun, who has gotten better each season. This past season, he was playing almost at an all-star level, averaging 21, 9, and 5, shooting 53% from the field. Jalen Green has been more up and down, showing his all-star level flashes and stretches, but never consistently. Jabari Smith bounced back from a disappointing rookie season, with this past season showing he could be a high-level starter for the coming years. This past season for Tari Eason was cut short because of a leg injury, but when he played, he contributed on both sides of the ball, showing he can be a high-level role player for a long time. Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore both weren't really in the rotation until January. With Amen, he made his impact felt, especially defensively, where he showed he can be an all-NBA level defender, and offensively his outside scoring, as expected, is a work in progress. He showed he can get a lot of rim pressure and be a big presence on the offensive glass. Cam Whitmore showed he can score well at the rim. While his shooting from deep was up and down, his confidence never wavers, which is a good and a bad thing, because his shot selection at times can be questionable. Defensively, he was okay. He would have his good moments, then he would have his bad moments. All what I just said about these players sounds good, but let's get to the future issue the Rockets will face. The Rockets have to make some serious money commitments soon. Jalen Green and Sengun will be eligible for contract extensions after the season. Then after the 2026 season, they have to give Jabari Smith Jr. and Tari Eason extensions. And after the 2027 season, Amen and Cam Whitmore will be up for extensions. The Rockets can't keep all of them while still adding decent to good role players, especially with how the new CBA works, which is why the Rockets have tried to use Jalen Green as the centerpiece in trade for players like Mikal Bridges, Jimmy Butler, and Kevin Durant. Since those teams didn't bite at Jalen Green, his value around the league is low, and everyone knows the Rockets just can't let him leave for nothing. Teams are not willing to give Green the big contract he probably wants, and no, the Rockets don't want to give him that contract either. The Rockets could potentially get priced out by a team with a lot of cap space for Tari Eason, or he could leave wanting to get more minutes and be a starter. If both Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore reach their ceiling or somewhere close to their ceiling, one of them is going to leave. Amen, in my opinion, has the higher ceiling between the two, which means if he reached his ceiling or somewhere around it, he will definitely become an all-star level player and will command the Rockets paying him a max extension, while Cam could be given more money than the Rockets can afford in free agency by a team that wants to give him a bigger role. So, out of this group of players, the Rockets should keep half. They are definitely going to re-sign Sengun. Jalen Green is probably gone, but the two they're going to keep between Jabari, Tari, Amen, and Cam Whitmore, that's going to be a tough choice to make. That's not even factoring in their recent 3rd overall pick, Reed Shepherd, and if he ends up close to his ceiling or reaching it, they will have to pay him a big extension as well. The Rockets are going to have to make some hard choices in the near future, and it'll be interesting to see if they end up having too much of a good thing. I appreciate you watching this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about what the Rockets should do in the future. See you on the next one.